These days we all take planes and helicopters for granted, but there's still something special about airships. They look so peaceful. It's hard to believe that earlier this century they terrified people, because airships were the first city bombers. Then these extraordinary crafts disappeared for almost 50 years. Now they're back with a new job, bringing us some of the most spectacular pictures ever on TV. And here's how they do it.
The Olympics, the Cup Final, the Derby, as seen on TV. Coverage of such major sporting events is made even more spectacular by bird's-eye views like these. They give us a sense of looking down from some heavenly perch. So how do they get these great aerial shots? Answer: the airship. These gentle giants first flew 150 years ago. Now science has given them a new lease of life.
With modern technology, we can operate in the same conditions as a 747, Concorde if you like. You name it, we can do it.
Giant Zeppelin airships were used by the Germans to bomb Britain during the First World War. 20 years later, the huge Hindenburg had a much more peaceful use, ferrying passengers across the Atlantic, 100 at a time. Then in 1937, disaster. The Hindenburg caught fire while docking in New Jersey. It was filled with highly inflammable hydrogen ignited by a spark. The 800-foot craft burned out in less than a minute, killing 36 passengers. The horror of the Hindenburg made airships a big no-no for decades, but now they're back in a big way and have been made completely fireproof. How? By using helium, a gas so safe that it's even used in party balloons. But it isn't cheap. It takes £8,000 worth of helium to fill just the one airship. After hydrogen, helium is the lightest gas on Earth and perfect for lifting modern airships safely into the skies. The secret of its lightness is its tiny molecules, but they're so small they'd leak through a normal balloon covering. To combat this, the new airships are fitted with a special inner skin of helium-proof material.
Before it can take off, the airship's weight must be just right. If it's too heavy, it'll never get off the ground. So what's the high-tech answer to this subtle problem? Well, they just chuck out a couple of sandbags, each weighing 25 pounds. When the weight is exactly right, the airship will just hang in the air. At a signal from the crew chief, the airship is released from its moorings, and this strange craft is ready for takeoff. In fact, a modern airship is neither balloon nor aircraft. There are only 15 in operation worldwide, and it takes 750 hours to train a pilot. It's so light, it only needs 2 tiny power units the size of a Beetle engine to push it through the air. These crafts cruise at a sedate 55 miles an hour. They might look simple to fly, but in fact they're highly temperamental. So much so that only 30 pilots in the world have the skill to fly them.
So how do you change the direction of a lumbering, wallowing airship? With these 4 fins at the back of the craft. They're controlled from the cockpit. You push left to go left, right to go right. The pedals pull on wires that run out the back of the cockpit to the rudder and pull it to one side or the other. Acting just like a brake, this creates more drag on one side and pulls the airship in that direction. Want to go up? No high-tech controls here. To climb, the pilot simply twirls 2 wheels which work the elevator fins at the back.
But it's their stability as well as their maneuverability that makes airships ideal for television. This shot was taken from 3/4 of a mile high, but there's no camera shake at all when they zoom right back. How do they do that? With this high-tech camera, which is balanced by 3 gyros, even if the airship gets rocked by turbulence, the picture always stays rock solid. Worked from inside by a specially trained operator, the camera can zoom right into the action and follow it smoothly, giving us results like this.
The glory of dancer, but Charlotte is going to be pressed hard by Dushiantor, but at the line, Charlotte wins it!
But how do you get a craft that's lighter than air to come back down to Earth? By letting small amounts of the helium out, the pilot can make the aircraft less buoyant and it will sink to the ground. It's now at its most vulnerable. Sudden gusts could toss it around, even blow it away altogether. The ground crew have to get it secure as quickly as possible. How? By good old-fashioned brawn rather than brains. It's every man to the rope as the ship is tugged back safely to its moorings. Airships are not carrying passengers again yet, but it's only a matter of time before they do. After all, there are many of us who just love a joyride in this galleon of the skies.